Hey! You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Because on a UFC night, it's time to take down the crazy BREWSKI. Hey! 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 Who goes there? Much appreciated.
Welcome to Brews with Beck.
And welcome back into Brews with Beck. I'm Dan on a lovely Saturday UFC time. How the hell are you? I got this from a recommendation from a guy from Trader Joe's that I was in the beer section with that told me about this crazy beer that is from Rinkuskiai from BREWSKI, Lithuania. Been looking at it for a while. If you've seen on my prior videos, literally found a couple other beers while looking for it while this was out of stock at John's Marketplace, North Hollywood, and I finally found it. So I bought two of them, and I have not tried it. I cannot wait to see what this friggin' thing tastes like. So, Crazy BREWSKI, Lithuania, Rinkuskiai. The thing that it says about it, the aroma is supposed to be sweet caramel and hints of cheap whiskey or rum, some grassy notes. The taste is also sweet caramel and brown sugar or molasses with rum. Supposed to be light and easy to drink, but rate of carbonation, booziness is over the top. This one is, oh I'm sorry, for a Pilsner, 15 on the Richter. What the hell? Pilsner? And by the way, you know what the definition of a Pilsner is? If you didn't already know, Pilsner is actually a type of lager named after the Czech city Pilsen. The most notable difference between a Pilsner and a lager, they tend to have more hop-forward flavors and use different yeast. Ultimately, Pilsners are spicier, more hoppy lagers. The way this sounds, it's not going to resemble that at all, but I don't know, because I haven't tried it yet. So, happy Saturday to you. Let me know if you've had this, because on Untappd, 6,300 people have had it, giving it a great 2.58 out of 5. I will let you know what I think, and we'll go from there. I don't know if you saw the Joker last night did something nobody in NBA history has done. 30 points, 20 boards, 20 assists. Actually, more than that, but I just figured I'd point that out. MVP. All right, well, let's get to the crazy BREWSKI. Joker's with me to be bodyguard on this one, but I'm ready to go. Get in there. Let's go. Saturday, time to party with the crazy BREWSKI. Alright, crazy BREWSKI, the hell up that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. That way we can sit down with these cold, crazy drinks anytime you want. What's that, dude? Alright, alright, alright. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. It's on. It's on. You don't scare me, crazy BREWSKI. Right off the bat, if I didn't know what this was, probably would have guessed probably a barley wine right off the bat. I mean, look, just straight burnt caramel kind of looking, but no head, kind of like the before after triple block I just did from Rinkuskiai. So, you know, these guys don't really want a whole lot of head on these. They're just putting a lot of alcohol in there. So, you know, 12% on the before after is if you haven't seen, go back and check that one. But let's get it. Let's get the aroma. Seeing other people review this, very interesting. Let's see. Right off the bat, kind of smells kind of dusty, musky, with just a little sweetness. I am smelling a little bit of like a jammy caramel. If this was blind, no one in their right mind is guessing this is a Pilsner. But all right, let's get it on this Saturday. Cheers me. No words, just emotions. Hit that like and subscribe button, please. And let's drink this damn crazy BREWSKI. I'm coming to get you. Yeah, that doesn't... right off the bat, I would have already thought this was some kind of quad or barley wine, Belgian strong. So one of those. Quad, Belgian strong. Same thing. Now let's think. When we drink a normal Pilsner, what do you think of? Noble hops, Zaz hops, stuff like that. I think clean, crispy, and maybe a little earthy. I was just talking with my buddy Pete earlier about this. challenging him to say, like, what would you get from a Pilsner, that earthiness? What more in depth would you say it tastes like? But this, I am not getting any of this. This is completely, not too sweet, but sweet, syrupy, maybe even a little cheap bourbon, but it is naturally fermented beer, as it says. Again, this guy, get it. Yeah, let me know if you've had this. Let's do the procedure. Mouthfeel on this one is, I'm gonna say, kind of thin, syrupy. So it's pretty big and boozy. I mean, I'm gonna say this is 90 out of 100 mouthfeel. And if I didn't know it was 15 on the Richter, what would I think this is? Sure as hell would not think it was a Pilsner. I'll tell you that. It does not feel like 15. I've had 15 before. I'm not saying it's smooth at all, but I probably would have guessed like 13%. So about 90 out of 100 mouthfeel and 13% booze is what it feels like. You know what it reminds me of is I bought just a cheap whiskey when we were in Colorado called Black Velvet. It's kind of like the liqueur beer version of that. For me, passable enough. Like nothing terrible, but definitely not fantastic. Again, not a whole lot of head. I even got maybe like a little caramel apple there. Again, I've had much worse than this at all. Like this, it's not the worst thing I ever tasted, but it's it's boozy, and it's just kind of a cheap whiskey liqueur / like cheaply made quad Belgian strong ale. But anyway, leave your thoughts. I'm gonna see if there's any other interesting comments on this. We're gonna give it a grade. Might even take a little palate cleanser. We'll see. And yeah, we're gonna go over who's fighting in UFC tonight. I need to look at it. All right, let's get it on this Saturday. Boom, palate cleanser, and yes, I'm the MVP. All right, cheers. Just a regular blended scotch from Trader Joe's. All right, that'll break up the monotony. Yeah, I saw one on here. Yeah, the one I'm looking at right here actually has some good head on it. I don't know how that happened because this thing does not want to give me any. Well, I tried. All right, does not want to give me any head, so I'm not even gonna go there. All right, so anyway, yeah. One comment, better than it ought to be, but basically Steel Reserve. Steel Reserve is not 15%. Steel Reserve is pretty god-awful, but another person said just boozy caramelly, but didn't seem to give it a great score. And I'm going to leave you with a very exact from Beer Advocate. All right, here we go. This person on Beer Advocate says, the head isn't much, but the pencil-thin ring and island did hang for a minute. Minimal lacing, the aroma is mild, vaguely sweet with some orchard fruit and hints of rotten grain. Sheesh. Taste is sticky sweet with some caramel and more apple pear, tongue-numbing ethanol. Negligible bitterness. The mouthfeel is a medium plus bodied. Interesting, I think it's very full-bodied. With just less than average carbonation, no carbonation, and decidedly undery finish. Overall, a middling, high ABV malt liquor, a Lithuanian tick, and nothing that could ever resemble an Imperial Pils, but still gave it a 2.42 out of 5, so I would have expected maybe more of like a 1 or something like that. I'm not going to go that far. I think this does come off somewhere between like some kind of liqueur, cheap whiskey, and yeah, elements of rum. And just a not well-made quad, but it's not the worst thing. I'm even getting like a little banana clove in there now that I've kind of seen that. I would not recommend this, but it's more of like would I ever recommend this? No, but this guy and this guy, this would be a UFC heavyweight match. So the Bomb hot sauce, if you want to go back and see me battle the Bomb on here, it's on here, but yeah, same type of thing. It's not a great hot sauce, just very challenging. All right, anyway, the quick UFC. Probably my favorite fighter these days, UFC 313 tonight. Alex Pereira, I don't know the other guy, 21-1. He is light heavyweight main event. I suggest you watch that. Watching Alex Pereira is probably the best thing lately in UFC. So he just stands very stoic and just stares right at the opponent, almost like Rampage used to. So check that out tonight. My doppelganger, at least in the UFC, Justin Gaethje versus some other dude in the lightweight co-main event. And yeah, there you go. So there's UFC tonight. And I am not slamming this. I really don't feel like it. So let's get a final sip. As long as you treat this like a sipper and not like a Pilsner, where, you know, just think of this as the black velvet of boozy quads, like, as far as black velvet whiskey. It's not great, but it's for me, it's passable. And it's, you know, you really just need a sipper to just get yourself a little heat on there, a little subtle sweet heat, kind of Caribbean heat, done cheaply. There you go. But anyway, let's give it a grade. Still down to hell no. Looks crazy brewski. I am gonna give this the yeah, it's more of a challenge than it is a good any kind of getting, you know, loving this beer. I'm gonna give this just drinkable. I will give this a 70 out of 100. So literally not a hell no, but very close, and just a cheap booze. But I don't think it's a hell no. I think it's hovering right there. So anyway, let me know if you've had this. Would love other people that have had this to leave comments. What you're doing on this Saturday. You know, the Arnold Palmer is going on. I haven't even looked at the leaderboard. We'll get more on that tomorrow. I've got a North Park triple that I just got. And anyway, let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're doing. Again, this is the biggest challenge I've had in a while. So anyway, good talk. See you out there. Like and subscribe. Go see your family for me.